Jacksonville Jaguars and the Cincinnati Bengals. Fielded in the end zone. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. First carry for Kenyon Drake. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game, as he'll lose yardage to start things out. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Carr, a quick throw. It's complete. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Well, you have to take off your trigger stop because you were playing COD.
They'll run for the first time with Sony Michel. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. Move the chains, a gain of 7 on 3rd down. Defense had a chance to get off the field here in the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Zero hesitation that time. That was get ball, throw ball.
Yeah, it turned into a smoke route. If you see the coverage off the receiver, doesn't matter whether you call it a run or not. Just take the ball, get it out to him.
And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
The 49-yard line.
Now Drake. Yeah, this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
At the 40-yard line.
Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
Hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
2 yards, good enough for a first.
38-yard line.
Now they'll throw with Carr. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz.
Just do the heist glitch.
At the 33, 5 yards on the play.
A gain of 5.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
At the 33-yard line.
On play action, it's Carr. That's going to be caught. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Stephon Diggs, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bengals are going to take a first-quarter lead. Elliott good with a PAT, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Taken from about the 12. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
Here's Jones. Off the play fake. Sliding out of the pocket. And connecting here with DJ Shark. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A very solid gain of 27. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 47. Throwing Jones. This ball complete to Rager. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Now the first carry from Marlon Mack. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
And a Jaguar first down.
Off the bootleg, Jones. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. DJ Chark, first-time Pro Bowler, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
On the coverage.
Off-play action, Jones. Connection made with Chenault. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Laviska Chenault, his first touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars are within an extra point of tying this one up. And it's up and good.
That ties the game at 7.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Carr. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Carr. He'll set up the screen to Drake. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else. And now it's 3rd and 10.
And 10.
They fake the handoff. Now Carr slings this deep for McLaurin. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Now that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just 1 first down permitted and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up. No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
Jones now to throw again. This is Chenault on the receiving end. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd.
Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. He may try and run for this. And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive alive. Now this time he'll look to throw. That's into the hands of his tight end, Will Dissly. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a first down.
First down, Jaguars.
Operating from the gun, Jones. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact. But in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
Escaping the pressure right. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. 39 yards there, a big one. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. That was a fantastic job of keeping that play alive. And he had a chance to tuck it. I thought he might.
They work on those situations all the time. This is coached, being able to keep your eyes downfield, keep the play alive, and not automatically run with the football. How about that lesson absorbed, and it turned into a big play.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown.
Touchdown.
DJ Chark, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Jaguars have taken the lead.
His kick.
And he's able to put it through.
Makes the score Jaguars 14, Bengals 7.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula to get them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. From the gun, it's Drake. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
The tackle made by Jayon.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter. 14-7.
3rd and 1.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multi-tap.
Stephon Diggs. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Stephon Diggs with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
Jake Elliott on 4.
He's having a nice little first half here, partner.
It's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the 2nd quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
Elliott good on the extra point. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half.
Fumble, you fucking cunt.
Right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
1st and 10. At their own.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Touchdowns on back-to-back drives, so a very good flow right now offensively.
Hard to slow them down, too, because they are locked in. Feel like the offense coordinator is a little bit ahead of the defensive guys right now. They're beating them to the punch with their play calls. They've got a nice rhythm they're locked into. How can the defensive guys come up with something that'll disrupt that flow? That's what they're seeking right now.
How did you get that ball?
Sequence to watch. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12.
Down Jacksonville.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
No.
Now he dumps this off over the
One of these days, you got
get
fumble.
him down as he's inside the 40. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. First down.
First down, Jaguars.
Now Jones. And this is going to be
That's the play we need. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. No, I needed you to get there, Quan.
Brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
On first down, Drake. Michael Kendricks, the linebacker, there to get him down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll run with Drake. Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. On 3rd and short, Drake. And he will
Let's
take
go.
it for a Bengals touchdown.
I was supposed to build that to me in my life so they got out of burst.
As the first half is winding down, and the Bengals have broken our tie as they take the lead.
The kick is good.
And this one through the uprights and good.
The score, Bengals 21, Jaguars 14.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Taken from about the 12. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
10 at their own 28-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here.
But when this ball's tipped and intercepted, picked off at the 35. And he will have a first down here as they get into field goal range, down just shy of the 20.
Bengals take over 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
And what is this?
I didn't.
They're lining up here to punt on first down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
39-yard attempt.
That's a lot of people.
The kick by Elliott is good. And the lead works its way up to 10, 24-14. So how about the turn of events there at the end of the half?
This is one where you go charging into your locker room having collected 3 points you didn't expect to get, and you look across the field and you see guys kind of pointing fingers at each other like, dude, how'd you turn it over and make us give up 3 right there?
So we've reached halftime here in the Queen City, and it's the Bengals leading this one. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. The Jaguars with work to do. They trail here as we are back underway on EA Sports. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
Jalen Rager on the return. The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going. So what Jones hit and the ball's out. And the Bengals grab it. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. And they came out of the locker trailing. Not a good way to start this second half of their first drive.
Can't imagine that the discussion at halftime encompassed this at all. In fact, I'm sure they talked about, okay, kind of wipe the slate clean, start the second half, and let's go out and play the way we know that we can. That's not a great example of it.
They didn't envision that.
Number 26.
Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Come on, QB, come on. Mike 56, Mike 56. You can't block me. You can't block me. You can't block me. Check. He's checking.
On play action, now Carr. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. 23 yards, the final tally. And he's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now. On 1st and goal, Drake. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
It's a nice second effort we just saw there, so I'm trying to get to the end zone, but a lot of times near the goal line, that second effort can lead to disaster. Make sure you hold on to the football because there's going to be guys swarming when you're carrying it.
So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. They'll try and pound it in with Drake. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah.
This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
It's 3rd and goal.
What now? 637. Check 55 to Mike. Check 55 to Mike. Okay, double.
Here's Carr to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. Wow. Picked off inside the 5. I know it appeared he was saying, hey, get me the football, I'm open, but I don't know if that's a pass that he should have thrown there.
Well, I don't think we've ever met a wide receiver that doesn't think he is open or is about to be open.
True.
So when you throw your hand up in the air and tell your quarterback, hey, I'm available, he's trusting that you are. In this case, he was not, and it turned into disaster for them.
And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. Sam Hubbard making his presence felt in the backfield.
Oh, that's a good job by Sam Hubbard getting home and getting the sack. And he does a nice job of setting the edge in the run game as well as applying pressure. Going into his 3rd season now, 14.5 sacks in his first 2 years. Pretty strong for the former 3rd-round selection out of Ohio State.
Give him 6 on the play, and all of a sudden here it's 3rd down.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
Buying time to his left. And that is incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And he'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. Short throw to Disley.
What the fuck play was that?
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the gun, Jones. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
13 yards.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations. But a guy of his size, can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Damn, all my
able
fucking
to get this
corners
one across the 45 before he's brought down. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
Jaguars.
Operating from the gun, Jones. That's complete to DeAndre Swift out of the backfield. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Complete to DeAndre Swift. Out of bounds at the 47-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. To throw again on 2nd down. Jones, he's going to get that to Swift underneath. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. That one a first down pickup of 8.
And the Jaguars
from the gun, Jones.
No.
That'll be caught. Rager with it. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a one-score game. I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
I overcompensated.
A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. Well, there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the fourth quarter, picking up the first.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time, and that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way.
And he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown. DeAndre Swift, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Jaguars have cut it back within a score. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths, running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that. It wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
And no return forthcoming for Richard as this will come out to the 25. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a one-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go old school here. All right, let's get back to the basics. Get back to running the football, high percentage throws. Find the guys that eat pressure and make plays for you and make sure they touch it.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Check, check. Lucky. Switch. Come on, switch it. Bang, 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 bang. Bang, bang, Monday. 694.
Now a play fake. Carr. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Yeah, they're going to try to eat some clock from Michelle. And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41. Michael Brocker's in on the stop.
I'm sure that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground. Keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
Play action. Now it's Carr. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Stephon Diggs, his intended receiver. And that'll make it third down.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep, try and throw some air under it, and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
He's got Denzel Mims, the rookie from Baylor.
And he gets it just shy of midfield, but that's not enough. He's short of the marker. Hate to surrender the football when you're nursing a slim lead, but they're going to have to punt it away. Trust that defense.
It's the right play at this stage of the game as well. You don't need to press it here because you do have that little bit of a cushion, and you count on your D to make it stand up.
Here's Pat O'Donnell now as he'll kick it away for the second time. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Their defense accomplished step one of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a fourth quarter lead. Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down. And this will probably be the final play before the 2-minute warning. Now Jones on first down. Flush to his right. He's going to take off with it. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 16 yards, a first down. Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call, big guts on that one. And guess what? That run, it'll pay dividends.
And now the throw taken in by Chark.
Are you kidding me?
The 20. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That's good for 28 yards.
A 28-yard.
And two big plays, one after the other. Now all of a sudden, they're on the march.
Got to feel good about what they've just gotten done, and now feel really good about what's in front of them.
It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on first and goal. Looking to run with Mack. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth.
Wow, wow, wow. I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but not. You got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going. They're down here in a one-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time...
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Janoris Jenkins.
And that one? Oh, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill trying to get your guys down the field, and it's looking like they're going to come up just short, as this is definitely not his best throw. And it'll wind up being intercepted.
But, what?
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts,
I can't tell.
as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
Jacksonville.
If I can get it right now.
So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10.
I don't care if he scores.
And they run the option here on first and 10.
No.
A quick throw into the hands of Rager. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Jalen Rager, his second touchdown on the season. Then the Jags take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in.
Makes this score.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
Carr again here on second and 10. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game.
10 at the 46-yard line.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's first and 10.
You must be getting tired of seeing me.
Carr now to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. Carl try it again on second down. He's going to let it fly. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
One thing that offensive guys stress when they throw the deep ball, you're just counting on your receiver to find it, adjust before the defensive back can get his head around. In this case, though, the DB matched it move for move and knocked it away.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Let's get first. Let's bring it. 6-18.
Carr to throw again. And he's able to find Diggs. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. And with just inside of 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left.
First and 10 at the 33-yard
I
line.
believe in the comeback.
So
I
they'll
believe
come up
in the
first and
comeback.
10 now from the 33.
Let's get off the field.
I believe in the comeback.
Again, it's Carr. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be
I
caught.
believe in the
But
comeback.
he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. So not quite a first and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. One final try now for Carr. And he is into
We will
the
get
end
this
zone
covered.
for the touchdown. So they still need a miracle with a clock where it's at, but they get one piece to the puzzle done.
Still have hope.
Problem for them, they needed that score with a little more time left on the clock. I think just too little too late now.
I would agree with that, and we're programmed never to say never. But in this case, we're asking a lot for them to even think they have a chance.
One final shot.
All right, that's
look
game.
to throw.
Well, I don't think it takes much to crawl into their mind, right? Why they
The
went for
onside
two
kick
there,
play.
even though they
The
weren't
onside kick
successful.
play.
With this
We
type
need
of
the
lead,
onside
they're
kick
worried
play.
about, right? And what, less than 10 seconds.
Come on, Jake Elliott,
They're
kick
worried
that.
about It's just giving up the touchdown.
Yeah, on the kickoff return.
Yeah, so you go for it here to try and ensure yourself. Now they've got to make sure they cover it, otherwise they could actually lose.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
No!
It's just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. That one final throw here is incomplete, and that is
Actually got
this
the
one
onside
will come to an end. Well, Charles, this one's going to be hard to digest.
What a
You take
game.
the lead into the fourth quarter, lose that lead. Maybe they felt like they'd let this one slip away a little bit.
They will definitely feel like that, because when you have a lead in the fourth quarter, all you talk about doing is finishing and closing a game out. But when you flip it over, how about that? Making the comeback and then finishing the game, sealing it on defense, they will feel jubilant in their locker room.
So for Jacksonville, hey, they finish a perfect month of September as they move to 4-0 on the new campaign. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Houston to take on the Texans. Meanwhile, for the Bengals, they'll sink now to 0-4. And they'll be on the road next week for a matchup with the
I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. I turn the knob, camera assist, I'm incredible. Yeah, came for the dollars, call it vegetable. Then I did the dash, can I catch me, bro? Ooh, then I did the dash, can I catch me, whoa? Your whole team is no competition. Boy, I did it by myself, it's a solo mission. Running up the charts, I'm a fool, dog. Turn the whole field to a schoolyard. Bunch of students ain't eating round here. I'm the GOAT, little man, and I made it loud and clear. Put the gas on them like I'm with the Cavalier. Show no love, got the confidence, no fear. I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. When I hit that.
Dwayne Haskins Dwayne Haskins is Dwayne Haskins, are you now my new quarterback?
Stars born, I've been ready for this. Since like 9-5, I've been eager for this. Talent